What's up, and welcome to another episode. Master Moats film session, and today, man, we gotta talk about Russell Wilson, Mr. Unlimited. But more importantly, man, just going back and watching his last game as a Denver Bronco. They played against the New England Patriots, and thought he did some really impressive things in his quote-unquote washed state, man. So figure we cut the tape on and we'll see what it looks like, all right? But you already know what to do on the front end. Hit that like button one time for the culture, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's tap in on good old Russ. All right, so in this first play, we're going to get a chance to see Russ doing what he does best, man. Zone coverage, extends a play, eyes downfield, makes a play, right? So let's watch him work real quick, full speed. Then after that, we're going to break it down. But just love him. So cool. So collected. Eyes downfield. Let Russ do Russ. Easy money. Love it. Love it. Love it. Alrighty. So like I said, man, from a coverage standpoint, Patriots playing good old cover 3. All right. Curl flat. Hook. Curl flat. All right, that's all they are in, but they do window dress it a little bit. All right, and those are some of the perks of them running this 3-4 type look. Okay, in terms of the 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. All right, 2 is just safety right here. But what they're doing, because of the formation, right, with Russ, they're in 12 personnel. One running back, 2 tight ends, or that might be 21 personnel if there's a fullback. I'm not showing what number this is, but 2 is just essentially using his coverage or using this player as another form of disguise to make it look like it's going to be a blitz, make it look like it's going to be pressure. Okay, so that's, I think, why you see Russ check it to just get a better look right here, because 2 hanging down here, it does give the illusion of potential blitz. But after that, watch him work, right? So he checks protection, cool. Now he's dropping and he's realizing, what? I got a big dropping out of this thing. I'm gonna have 4 underneath and I got 3 deep. 1, 2, 3, 4 underneath. 1, 2, 3 deep. Okay, that's what he's seeing right now. So from there, man, Russ keeping the eyes downfield. He's working the front side concept. Got 1 to the flat, and he has this guy coming in right here, running a little deep, the in route, banging in behind him. Now, if he's anticipating it, yeah, he could probably try to force his front side, but for him, doesn't like it. Now, he also has this underneath hook defender here, who, to me, should be in position to make this play if Russ were to try to throw that pass right there, all right? So I think that's why you see Russ hold it, and now he's trying to extend. He's improvising, right? He went off at first option. Now he's off to the running back right here, okay? Highlight him real quick so you can see him. Now that's what he's looking at, all right? But he also sees this linebacker is starting to trigger, because that linebacker was in that first window when Russ passed it, okay? So from there, Russ realized, all right, I don't like that. He pumps. Now this guy's fully triggered, along with him feeling the pressure of his tackle finally, the edge finally being able to beat the tackle. So now he's taking off laterally, but he's not sprinting over here with the intent to run. Look at his eyes. He either moved from this target, or he started out on option 1, option 2. Now he's all the way to this guy right here, okay? Because this receiver is, got the DB right up on him. So just watching this dude work, watching his eyes, this is like high-level quarterback play. And like I said, this is washed Russ. Then delivers a nice, very easy, catchable ball touch pass right where it's supposed to be. Receiver catches it, plenty of room, run. Nice tackle by, who was that? I didn't know who that was. Shout out right there. That was a good tackle. But just excellent play right here, man, by Russ, man. It's all right. Okay, he thought it was going to be blitz coming. Cool. Let's change the protection up. All right, bet. Did what I did here. Now let's see what we got. All right. We realize there's no pressure. Okay. I didn't like those options there. Let me extend it. It's zone. I got time. Eyes downfield. Somebody's going to get open. Make a play. Love that right there, though, man. That was beautiful play. Beautiful play. All right, now on this play, I'm really excited about because this is what Russ is still very much capable of. And like I said, this was the last game that he played in last season. I believe it was week 15 before the whole getting benched fiasco that kind of came out over the contract and everything, man. But just watch him work right here, man. You tell me if it's washed or not. You tell me if this is old. Tell me if this has lost it. Like I said, man, a lot of people can have an opinion on him, and that's fine. I'm hard-headed. I'm old school. I just want to see what that tape going to tell me, man. All right. So with this particular play, the New England Patriots once again are in their good old country cover 3. Shout out to them cover 3 boys, man. Curl flat, hook, curl flat, deep, in the deep, man. All right, 4 and 3 deep. That's all they are running here, okay? And they're out of their sub package group because you see 4 down D linemen. 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? Russ, 11 personnel on offense, okay? 1 running back, 1 tight end, okay? So with this particular play, they're working on, or they're trying to get this backside. Man, get my thing, stop tripping. There we go. So they're basically running this deep scissor, or not deep scissors, but just this overall concept. So he's going to come here, 19 off the backside is giving you that right there, okay? So with that being the case, man, for Russ, he knows he's going to have some time to let these routes develop. It's only a 3-man route. 1, 2, 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. So protection-wise, he should be good, but for him, he has to understand that this is more of a downfield shot type play, okay? So with that being the case, protection is good initially, but Russ is still waiting because right now, I think he's potentially eyeing this. If you can see where he's looking at, it looks like he is getting ready to hit this one coming across because 19 isn't really open just yet, right? Because you still got this defender right here who, in my opinion, could make that play coming back this direction. That dude's pretty much out the play, okay? So that's kind of how I see Russ setting this thing up. But what changes? Well, what changes is this. To the front side, that tight end gets beat. So now, even though Russ was getting set up to make this throw, he sees a couple of things. Pass rusher, just 1, okay? He likes this. I'm sure y'all do too, but he sees that. That's a no-no. Because this guy can very well make that play. And if it's going to be any type of collision right here, you have to also account for maybe this throw isn't going to be as good as I think it should be. So for us, what's the next thing he does? Buys time. Doesn't panic. Casually sidesteps the rush. Gets his tight end back in position to make the block. And now, eyes downfield. What is he eyeing? He goes back to what? This option. Right? This is high level quarterback play. This isn't speculation. This isn't I hope. This isn't, oh man, the scheme doesn't work or it is working. This is a 3-man route that turns to a 2-man route, and he has a little bit of pressure on him, and it doesn't matter. It does not matter because he's not panicking, man. So from there, you see him climbing the pocket, right? He knows he could run if he wanted to. Yeah, it's a lot of space if he wanted to run, but what's better than this run? Man, this dagger, huh? If I drop one on you one time and just a casual flick of the wrist, nothing crazy, right on the money. Like, come on, man. We ain't seen that in a minute. I don't care what y'all say. We ain't seen that in a minute. And the fact that's coming here, it is here for $1.2 million. Boy, y'all better stop. This was the last game he just played. The last game from last season that he played in, man, all right? That's washed. That's old. That's he ain't got it no more. Why y'all excited about him? That's what that is, all right? Yeah, I might be a little excited too, I suppose. So far we've seen Russ play against that cover 3 and in both instances be able to extend the play and take some shots downfield, man, and really show the time that he still has with his arm. Now, like I said, he still did a lot of other good things in this game, but figured, man, we'll take a little bit of a pause right there and, remind you, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. But now I do want us to show some other scenarios where he's facing the blitz and just a different variation of coverage as well and how he reacted to it. All right. So don't touch that dial. Here we go. Okay, so now we're going to get a chance to watch Russ play against the blitz here, all right? So let's play it in full speed like we do. Then let's talk about it a little bit more. But once again, man, with Russ, doesn't matter the scenario, doesn't matter what you're asking of him. When it's time to make a play, he's going to make a play, and he's going to be cool about it. Look at the guy go. Look at him go. Look at him go. All right, so you remember early on, man, we said with number 2, when he was kind of in this, condensed area by the line of scrimmage, Russ initially had checked the cover or checked the protection, right? He was in the gun. We saw him flip running backs, slide the protection to number 2, but number 2 dropped into coverage. So now we get the exact same or similar look, but QB under back at home, DT, right? 1, 2 tight ends, okay? And when I say DT, is just a detached tight end, but he's really condensed close, okay? So with that being the case, though, 2 is coming. 2 is on the blitz. That guy's blitzing, blitz, blitz, boom, okay? Now, coverage-wise, they're doing this thing where he's going to be deep. He's going to come up here and be almost like a seam flat guy, outside guy. This is your middle third or middle read type of dude, and then he's playing, I think it was this guy off the backside is playing seam flat. That guy went to the middle, and then this dude was your deep third on that side. All right, so it's a variation of like a fire zone cover 3 type look off of the pressure. Okay, so for the Broncos, man, get your motion just to try to see if you get any indicators, and you notice nobody moves, right? Nobody moves. So zone principle, but once you get this pressure, that does mean you're gonna have to speed that clock up a little bit, okay? So that's what I was talking about with the rotation. You see him going middle of the field, this guy bursting down here, he's staying middle 3, and then that guy's gonna be anything to the flat, that guy's going vert, okay? So you get the play action, and right now, once again, right, just a 2-man route. It's not like it was these robust concepts. Russ still passed about 230, had 2 touchdowns in this game, might I add. But this isn't a crazy route tree, but it's protection for him, right? And allowing Russ to be Russ. Trusting his eyes, trusting his smarts, his arm, and more importantly, his playmaking ability. So you get a little pressure up the middle, right? All right, cool. You got that to the flat, but he ain't trying to go there because you got the defender right there. This guy really isn't ready yet. And this isn't open because you got the middle defender plus the safety plus the outside corner, okay? So for us, though, just watch him. Casually steps around the defender, okay? And now from there, once he decides to go, watch him go. Climbs it, picks up the first, protects himself with a nice baseball slide, and boom. Now the Patriots, once again, have to consider what? When they're playing against this guy, leaving a smile on him. All right, because he's showing you that not only can he beat you with his arm, not only can he extend plays, but even when the protection breaks down from a blitz, he can still hurt you. So it makes you as a defensive coach hesitate to call certain coverages or call certain plays because of this right here. That's it. He took a 2-man route concept where his guy got beat on a blitz and picked up 15 for a first down, man. And he also got sacked 5 times in this game too, okay? So like I said, a lot of context, man, but the production is still there. So let's watch another play real quick. Now I included this play because it just shows Russ with high level quarterback play, man. When we talk about varsity play, this is what you want to see. Identify the coverage, identify the person that's trying to get it to, ball out, good throw and catch, let's go, okay? Let's go. So here he is versus a Tampa 2 look. And it's a simulated pressure. A lot going on with that. Shout out to the Patriots defensively. But routine play, man. Routine play. Okay? So when we say simulated pressure, all we're saying is somebody is triggering, like I say, blitz, but somebody's going to drop out and it's only going to end up being 4 guys in the rush. All right? Then from there, in terms of the Tampa 2 look, Once he's your middle runner, buzz, buzz, boom, boom, and I think it's one of these cats. I can't remember which one. I think it was him. He's dropping out actually on the backside. Messed up. I put him in the rush. My apologies. All right. There you go. So that's your contain dude right there. All right. That's your Tampa 2 look. Okay. Vertical hook. Vertical hook. Okay. Squad corner. Boom. Boom. Pretty for you. Okay. So 48, like we said, man, is your middle runner dude. His job is to protect the middle of the field. All right. And not get beat deep. So with that, couple of things now for Russ. He sees this guy running out, and that's a big indicator for Tampa 2. Who else sees that? The tight end. Okay. So as this play progresses, play it a little bit. So as the play is progressing, tight end is reading what? Man, this dude, this isn't regular coverage body position. This is that Tampa 2. This is that let me be a middle runner type body type. Okay. So with that, he knows, man, I'm about to sink. Not sink. I'm about to push it, but then I'm going to sit. Okay. Because you either want to beat him over the top or you want to sit down while he's climbing high. That guy was climbing high. So he read it as let me sit down. And for Russ, he reads the same thing. He's seeing that same Tampa 2. He's seeing split safeties. Okay. But he sees middle runner and middle runner's on top of the tight end. All right. Tight end sit down. That's the throw. If middle runner was underneath the tight end, well, now we're going to go over top. But basically this middle runner can never be right. And that's one of the challenges of the Tampa 2 defense is the bind it puts on that middle runner, right? Especially if he's your linebacker, you want a guy that's athletic to be able to match this. But for us, he reads that ball out. Look at that, man. Man, you see the zip on it in his perfect placement right where he needs to be. Hands, let's go. Easy to be able to turn. Okay. Picks up the first down. But you see the bang, bang nature of the throw, though, man. Russ reads what he needs to read. Ball out. Woo! Let's go. We ready. But this is when we talk about just making routine plays routinely. I don't need everything to be special. I don't need everything to be run around back there, extended, make it look cool, backyard football. Nah, sometimes, man, get me this ball out on time. 1001, 1002, 1003, gone. You don't think that helps with your protection as well? You don't think that make your offensive line look better too, man? Come on, baby. I can see Pat Fry move right here. Sit down, Pat. Whoa. Let's go, Pat. Boom. Like it, Pat. I can see it right now. All right. But you know we got one more play we got to talk about. All right. So don't touch that dial. All right. So this final play just shows Russ doing something that we have been longing for and wanting to have happen a lot more consistently. But what Russ did this past season was still more than what we've gotten the past 2 seasons. And that's throw touchdown passes, man. All right. Told you he had 2 of them things in this game. So you know I was going to put one of them up here and just watch the kid work. He's washed. He's old. He's all the negative things y'all want to say. I don't care. That's a touchdown pass, man. Y'all better leave me alone. Okay. Let's talk about it. I want to talk about it. Okay. Why do I like this touchdown pass? Because for the Patriots on defense, they decided to go max coverage. Okay. You either go coverage or you go pressure when you're in the condensed part of the red zone like this. And what I mean by coverage versus pressure is you either want to blitz to make this quarterback have to get rid of the ball faster, or you want to put everybody in coverage and try to not give this guy anywhere to throw it, right? And say that my eyes are better than your arm. So they went with that route, just basic cover 3. But like you said, like I just said, that cover 3 in the condensed red, it's a lot of bodies, man. It's a lot of defenders down here. Okay. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's kind of the dilemma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defenders for 1, 2, 3, 4 receivers. Okay. So, and you don't have the vertical threat either of anybody being able to run over top of you. So for Russ, what does he see though, man? Pressure. Okay. With that pressure, he's not panicking. No, he trusts his ability to run around this defender. And that's a very athletic defender. Shout out to Josh Uche. All right. But from there, see him eyes downfield, casual flick of the wrist, puts the ball where only his man could go up there and get it and go be a playmaker, man. But that's what Russ does, man. Russ is giving his receivers, man, tight ends, chances to make plays. And it's all because he doesn't panic. Watch his work, man. Reverses out, good footwork. Watch his foot. Watch his feet work. Or watch his footwork, excuse me. Always ready to go. Even when he's throwing on the run, still is able to make sure he's got the proper foot mechanics, man. Okay? Even when you talk about flicking that wrist, man. All the little details. But this is Russ right here, baby. This is Russ. Still getting it done. Still throwing touchdown passes, man. Pressure doesn't matter. Eyes downfield. He's trying to see who is open. Where is he coming from? Give my guy a chance. Go make a play, baby. Go make a play. So, as you can see, man, that was Russ's final game in Denver when he played against the New England Patriots last season. And like I said, man, we knew the Patriots defensively were really, really good last year. But Russ had a lot of success in that game. So that's ultimately why we wanted to look at that specific game. And yeah, you give me your thoughts on what you saw and what you think Russ is still capable of, and ultimately what you expect to see from Russ this season. But either way, you know I appreciate you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out of this thing and subscribe. But either way, until next time, baby, peace.